Good afternoon from the National Weather Service in Brownsville. This is meteorologist Justin Gibbs with a special weather briefing on our upcoming weather potential late this afternoon, tonight, and into Tuesday. The key impact potential this evening and especially in late this afternoon, there's a slight risk for severe thunderstorms, mainly west of Highway 281, damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour, maybe 70 in the very strongest thunderstorms, and large hail of quarter to golf ball size is possible. Late tonight and Tuesday, a fairly large line of thunderstorms is forecast with some potential for damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour, and very heavy rain with localized flooding expected, and flash flooding is possible tonight. So here's kind of the setup where we're at right now. This is a mix of sort of the available juice in the atmosphere and the radar imagery, so you can see where we're unstable and where there are thunderstorms developing on the mountains in Mexico and up along a cold front. There's a cold front there in south central Texas, and then a little trough of low pressure along the Mexican plateau in Nuevo Leon and in northwestern Tamaulipas, and a few thunderstorms are developing just west of that. An area in the blue is very unstable this afternoon, and if thunderstorms were to get developed, would have the potential to become strong to severe very quickly. So this afternoon, how we're expecting things to play out, there's a severe thunderstorm potential from about 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. We're expecting thunderstorms to continue to develop over northern Nuevo Leon and Tamaulipas and move east into deep south Texas. Hail up to golf ball size in the strongest storms and damaging winds to 60 or 70 miles an hour is possible, especially if storms cross the river, they will probably be severe. And there's brief periods of heavy rain, localized ponding of water in poor drainage areas. The good thing about this evening is once the sun goes down, we're expecting those thunderstorms to weaken relatively quickly, and they likely won't make much progress into deep south Texas before 10 or 11 p.m. And that, again, area, those thunderstorms and this activity will be coming from this red area that we've highlighted on the map. Now, there is a small possibility that the thunderstorms could form into a line, move eastward, and that would allow them to move eastward into deep south Texas, 7, 8, 9, 10 p.m. tonight, but we are not expecting that. The wind shear that allowed that to happen on Friday isn't in place tonight, so we're really not expecting that. Now, the next weather maker, though, will be the front that's across just northwest of San Antonio, up around Del Rio, Texas. That's going to continue to move to the south. And over the next 3 or 4 hours, we expect a pretty decent line of thunderstorms to develop that by between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. will have made its way into deep south Texas and the Rio Grande Valley. And that line of thunderstorms will move generally from north to south, with wind gusts possible to 60 to 70 miles an hour, damage to trees and poorly attached roofs. Power lines could be knocked down, and with occasional to frequent cloud-to-ground lightning and localized ponding of water with periods of heavy rain. The best part about this line in terms of not seeing severe weather is we're really expecting it to come through in the middle of the night when temperatures are cooler, and that'll mean there's less instability for the line to work with. So we're kind of thinking that it'll be weakening a little bit. It'll still be a fairly robust line, but it won't be as severe. Heavy rain will also form up immediately behind this line and will add to the rainfall totals that we're going to see. Now, on Tuesday, we're expecting a storm total of locally up to 3 inches of rain. That includes the first and second round of thunderstorms and this front that's going to very slowly move across South Texas. Winds just off the surface are going to be off the Gulf of Mexico from the southeast, and that's going to generate fairly large areas of rain with embedded heavier showers and thunderstorms. And all three of those things will combine to at least create the possibility of flash flooding, which includes water to the point that it is difficult, dangerous, or impossible to travel, water possibly getting into homes and businesses, creeks rising well above their banks. It goes from an inconvenience to dangerous when we go from, nuisance flooding to flash flooding. A reminder, in case this comes up tonight or tomorrow, a watch means conditions are favorable for the development of dangerous weather, and it may arrive the next few hours. It means watch for changes and more information. A warning means dangerous weather is occurring nearby and headed your way, arriving in minutes. It is your warning of danger. And one more reminder, never drive through areas where water covers the roadway. It is very difficult to judge the depth, and your car may be swept away or stall out. And at minimum, if your car isn't swept away, rescuers may have to put their lives at risk in a dangerous weather situation with lightning and heavy rain falling and the water levels rising to remove you from danger. I tried this when I was younger, tried to cross a roadway that had a creek overflowing over it. It just looked like it was a couple inches deep. My car picked up and immediately started heading for the guardrail, and I just barely managed to get traction enough back to get out of there. So I learned very early in my driving career to not do this, because it can look okay. You say, well, I'm just going to cross right here and get where I'm going, but you really can put yourself in and others in danger. So we really do ask never drive through those areas where water covers a roadway, because it can get dangerous very quickly. Have a wonderful evening. For more information, we're on weather.gov/RGV. We're on Facebook, U.S. National Weather Service, Brownsville, Texas, and we're on Twitter at NWS Brownsville. And we will be monitoring those accounts and the Twitter hashtag RGVWX through the night if you have any reports of severe weather or any questions or anything we can help you with.